I'm back. Okay, so basically we are going to just go ahead and divulge into what I bought during the earlier part of Joann's Yarnormous sale, which I think is actually still going on. I think it ends... like the very end of January. I need to look that up. Don't quote me. But anyway, I would like to show you guys the yarn that I bought. I got some really good deals. And the plans that I have for said yarn that I bought from Joann's. There is a bunch of it back here. And then there's a bunch of it to the right of me. So here we go. Okay, so I was really skeptical about the Lion Brand Cover Story yarn because it's very similar to the Bernat blanket yarn, which is one of my favorites to make blankets out of because it's, look at this, like watch. It's plush, it's squishy, it's decadent, but it's a pain in the ass to work with because these little fibers, they tend to catch on themselves when you're crocheting. Oh, let's see. Those. See those little fibers? They tend to catch on themselves, which makes it one of the more frustrating yarns for me to work with, but yet at the same time, this is one of my favorite yarns to make people blankets out of, in particular kids. Kids like cozy blankets, kids like snuggly blankets. They want something that they can, you know, cuddle up into and be comfortable with. So these normally run for, does it say it on here? It doesn't. Yeah, and my receipt's on my phone, which I'm using to record said video. Anyway, I think they were for about $40 and I got it on sale for I think $29.99, which wasn't a big sale because even my mom, when we saw it in store, she was like, oh, that's just not worth it. I'm like, yeah, but in a way, I don't know. I've wanted to try Lion Brand's version of basically Bernat blanket yarn. So it is a number 6, super bulky. It is 547 yards, 100% polyester. It shows that it is machine washable and dryable. However, I am that person that I will wash some of my projects, some of my created items. I will do my best not to dry them because I've had some fall apart. More delicate things like cardigans, tanks, wearables, I will definitely wash by hand. But blankets, some hats I'll even wash by hand, but blankets usually I'm pretty, but I won't try not to dry it. Or I lay it flat or hang it to dry and then dry it for like the last 10 minutes just to fluff the fibers back up. Anyway, machine washable and dryable. It calls for an 8mm crochet needle, or knitting needle, excuse me, or a 9mm crochet hook. It says the weight is 2.2 pounds. I like it. I bought this color as well. Oh, see how you can see. Excuse you? You can really see. Look at that. Like, you see it's like just fluffy? Yeah, it like will grab on itself. But it feels so good. Okay, so next on my list, I wish I would, oh, I have a receipt. Next on my list is the Colorama Halos by the Ago line. I guess it's not really the Ago line, but it's by Yarnspirations. They created the Ago packaging because apparently it's to make getting the strand, you know, like a singular strand, it's to make it easier to just start to pull to start your project. Look at that halo it's got on it. Isn't that pretty? Get closer. Oh, look at that. It is so soft. And I love this, like, almost like a false mohair kind of look it's got going on. So it gives it this, hello. It gives it this nice, soft halo effect. It is the softest damn yarn I've ever put my hands on. Well, that's not true. It's just really soft. Anyway, so this is a number 5 bulky. It requires 6mm knitting needles or a 6mm crochet hook. It says it is machine washable and dryable. It is 71% acrylic, 18% nylon, and 11% polyester. There, excuse me, there are 481 yards in this donut, because this isn't a hank, it's not a skein, it's not a ball, it's not a cake, it's literally a donut. It says it weighs 8 ounces or 227 grams. Fancy. So this one, oh, that's what I should have told y'all. The colors of those other ones. Bowie. Zephyr. Zephyr. I think Zephyr's how you say that. My bad. Some yarn review I'm giving y'all. Anyway, this one's called Beeswax Frost. Love that. This one, God, look at that. Look at like just, oh. I hope y'all are getting a good view of that and not my weirdo self through the center of the donut. Like, just look at that. You can see little fibers that are just, I love how it has like that false kind of mohair look to it. The name of this one, Bluestone Frost. And last but not least, Nutmeg Frost. So these at Joann's full price ran for $9.99 a piece, and I got them each for $5.99 a piece, which saved me $4. Aren't those beautiful? There you go. Hang on. Oh. Aren't those pretty? Yeah, they feel great. So there's those. Next on my list is something that's actually quite new to me. I've never played with this yarn before, but it's called the Lion Brand Respun 100% Recycled Polyester Yarn. It's supposed to be more sustainable, which is something that I like because, I don't know, the hippie in me digs it. So, let me get it close in so you guys can see that. It's a really, really pretty, like, and then the threads. I'm trying to show you guys the thread. Like, it's not huge. This one is definitely going to be, it says it's a number 4 medium. I feel like it's thinner than a number 4 medium. No, I feel like it's more like a number 3, but you know what? I'm not the manufacturer. What do I know? And I'm also learning a lot, so. All right, let's get into the details of it. It's a number 4 medium. It calls for 4.5 millimeter knitting needles or a 6 millimeter crochet hook. It is machine wash on the gentle cycle, tumble dry low. I like that. The weight is 10 ounces or 284 grams. It has 658 yards. That's a lot of yarn. So I got this one, which is the color, I think it said Alpine. Alpine. So I got this one, this one, this one, and this one. But yeah, that's it. And then I have 2 in the color Parchment. Parchment's actually really pretty. Let's get up close. Like, isn't that beautiful? It's such a, like, it almost reminds, Parchment is actually a really good name. I was gonna say, it kind of reminds me of oatmeal, but Parchment actually works way better. And you can see I had like a soft, can you see? Maybe. There it goes. You can see it kind of has like a soft like fuzziness to it. So yeah. There's those. Okay, and the Lion Brand Respun yarn went for $8.99 a piece, and I bought them for $5.45 a piece. Didn't think that was too bad. Okay. Up next on my list is, this is a brand I've been wanting to try for a really long time, but I think they were originally $10 a skein, and I got it for like $5. Don't quote me on that. But I've been dying to try the Casey knit and crochet line. This one is their cozy line. It is so chunky, so soft. It is a number 6, super bulky. Isn't that a pretty color? Like, and watch. Squish, squish. So soft. So this one is in the color light blue. It is a number 6, super bulky. It calls for 10mm knitting needles or a 9mm crochet hook. It says it's machine washable, low iron, do not bleach, do not tumble dry, lay flat to dry. Yeah, I would do that anyway. What's this made of? Does it say? Okay, it is 50% super washable, 45% premium acrylic, and 5% viscose. It is 87 yards, and it is about 200 grams. Okay. Next up on my list is the Karen Simply Soft yarn. I bought this one in 2 colors. Oh, this is silky. I've used this yarn before. Not brand of yarn, but this line in the brand before. The focusing is it put there it goes. It is just so pretty. Like, isn't that beautiful? Look at it. And it's so soft. It is not super thick. Focus. It's pretty thin little yarn. This one is called Vintage. It is a 4 medium weight. It calls for 5mm knitting needle or 5mm crochet hook. It says it's machine washable and dryable, and it's 100% acrylic. It weighs 5 ounces or 141 grams, and it has 235 yards in a skein. So, yeah. It's nice. The color Himalayan Salt. This color. Hold. This color I just about freaking fell in love with. Like, look at that. It looks like Himalayan salt in the, like, salt shakers that you buy. Is that not just beautiful? Oh, I love it. Next up on our list here. Oh, and I love these. I love these. They were even prettier in person than what I was expecting when I got them online. Hold. I talk too much, so therefore I thirst. Anyway, this is Big Twist Joanns. As far as I know, is the only one to carry Big Twist. And at first I wasn't like too yee-haw about this color. And it's so squishy, in case y'all haven't noticed, I really like squishy yarn. This one is called, it's 100% premium acrylic. It's called Rustic Rose. It says it is machine washable, low iron, do not bleach, do not tumble dry, dry flat. It calls for 4.5 to 5mm knitting needles or 4 to 3.5mm crochet hooks. It is a number 4 medium. Let me kind of show you guys. I bought a lot of number 4s in this. Oh, I'm not the best yarn haul reviewer. 311 yards. So, yeah, that's my Joann's yarn haul. I think we're just gonna end this one here for the night because we just did our introduction video, which, dear God, that's painfully awkward. Maybe I'll get more comfortable as time goes on as I sit here and do this. It's also eerily quiet in my house. It's the editing of these videos that I'm gonna struggle with. We'll see how I do. Yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe these videos. If you want to see more yarn haul videos, let me know in the comment section below. If you're like, hey Taylor, you're kind of a hot mess, I'll be like, tell me something I don't already know. So yeah, all right, until then, it's your skanky gal. She's signing out. Bye.